Welcome back. In our previous lesson, we made use of the view component to display our app, and we also used the text component to display texts in our app. Alright, and we had something like this: welcome to the mobile app class. Alright, so today we want to see how to make use of the button component. Alright, we imported the button component, but we didn't make use of it. So for us to make it, we use the button component to create buttons, clickable buttons, alright, in our mobile app development. For us to implement it, we just need to call the button component here, and then it comes with title attribute. So title is where you're going to define what is going to display on the button. For instance, click me or click here, and then you close the component. You close the button. Alright, so let's see what happens. You can see it says click me. Alright, so this is a button, so we can give a space between the text and the button by using the br tag, just like you have in HTML. In fact, I recommend that if anyone is learning mobile app development, he should also be learning web app development, because two of them are quite related. So you can see that it has created a space here for us. Before we put this br tag, there was no space. If I remove the br tag, you can see there is no gap, there is no space between the text and the button. But when I place the br tag, line break, br means line break, you can see that there is a space between them here. Alright, so let's see how to also bring in an image. Let's say we want to display an image here. How do we bring in an image? So we are going to display an image. We import the image component. So in mobile app development, we make use of components, like we see. We import the image component. Alright, so for us to display an image here, we call the image component, and then we say the location of the image. So this is how we call the image component. We call image, the one with the capital letter. Then we use the source attribute. We use the source attribute. Alright, so now the source attribute makes use of, it tells us the source of our image. Alright, but it makes use of the require function to display the image. So in the source attribute, we are going to also have the require function. Alright, so this is a function. It comes with the open and the closing of bracket, this opening and closing of bracket. So this that's where we are going to place the source of our image. Alright, so you need to pay close attention here. Alright, here is very important, because if you don't get it right, your image will not display correctly. So we have the required function now. The rule is that for you to define the location of your image, you need to have a single quote just like this, followed by a single dot, and a forward slash, single quote, single dot, forward slash. All right, so you will now place the name of your image. For instance, we are here in the tabs folder. All right, in this tabs folder, here is my index.tsx. I have an image in this tabs folder. An image is called 11.jpg. All right, so once I have these rules observed, single quote, single dot, forward slash, I can then place the name of my image. If it's in the same folder, I'll just place the name of the image. Right, like this 11.jpg is in the same folder with index.tsx, so I will just place it right here, 11.jpg. All right, so let's look at you can see that the image is right here. All right, so that's the image I have there, and then I can equally place the BRL tag to give it a space. All right, you can see there's a space between them now. If the image is in a separate folder, if it's in another folder, like I have images folder here, all right, you can see that this images folder is in the tabs folder. All right, this is the tabs folder. My index.tsx is in the tabs folder. Then I have another folder called images in the tabs folder. All right, so in that case, I will add the name of the folder, which is images. All right, followed by another forward slash. All right, then in this forward slash, I will now put the name of the image. All right, you can see that in this images folder, I have 11.jpg and 22.jpg. So I want to call 22.png, not jpg, 22.png. all right, so let's see what happens. You can see that it's seeing the 22.png. This is 22.png. so that's the image that is right here in the images folder. All right, you can see right here. I equally have 11.jpg there, so if it's the 11.jpg that I want to display in the images folder, I will say 11.jpg. If I say 11.png, it will throw an error because there is no 11.png. What I have is 11.jpg. all right, so it's very important. All right, so if I want to say 22, if I say 22.jpg, it will throw an error because there's no 22.jpg. What I have is 22.png. all right, so that is what I want us to see for today. The video is already getting long, so I will see you in the next class where we're going to see how to create pages and link the pages. Thank you.